Hello, fans and collectors and troopers. This is G-Man with G-Man's Toy Reviews. Today we got something different than the Godzillas and the Star Trek. Today we have Terminator 2 3D from that movie, Terminator, which actually was Terminator 2. And what we got today to show you, y'all can see in the background the T-800 in its wonderful position. This was a all-metal type, a little bit of plastic in, about 95% metal, 5% plastic. It was purchased from a guy out of California. He sold it to me cheap because it had broken legs, and I rewired it, and I got it back together. The company's out of Japan. Sorry, I don't recall the name, but they had two versions. One was all metal and the other one was scorched, or like he'd been through battles. We got burning spots and stuff on the metal, and that's what I got. I also come with two different weapons, the pulse rifle, which you see that he's holding, the black pulse rifle, and also something like an AR when he used it on the motorcycle in the first movie. Just letting you know what he was at when he was shooting at the good guys. Okay? And it's a good thing. It's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what we're going to talk about today is the Hunter killer tank, and the Hunter killer aerial vehicle. Again, Hunter killer tank and the Hunter killer aerial vehicle is what we're going to start with. So what I'm going to do, so we won't get confused, we're going to take the Terminator out of here, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Terminator out of here so it won't distract us on the review, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all guys, all right? Okay. Let me lay him down here if y'all don't mind for a second. Okay, I got him laid down. Okay. Now, the movie was really good. The second one really came out pretty good. I got lucky enough to meet Robert Patrick, who played the Terminator T-1000. Robert Patrick, right here, y'all, played Terminator T-1000. That was the liquid metal, I guess you'd call him Terminator. And he basically kept changing the form as a cop, okay? Also, I got lucky enough, he signed my Hunter Killer tank box for me at Fan Expo a couple of years back, which I was mostly and grateful that he did. Okay, let's start with the aerial killer, the Hunter killer aerial vehicle, which is all the way to y'all's left. Okay, I'm going to put it back up here. All right, we're going to grab it right here, right there, and we're going to move the tank out of the way temporarily so we won't get confused with it. Okay, and we're going to zoom in a little bit here so y'all can see it. Okay. Let's just do a quick zoom in here, if I can get to it better. Let me get a little bit more bigger for you. I think that's good right there. And I'm going to turn it on and let it spin, and I'm going to tell you a little about it, okay? That's what we're going to do here, okay? Let's start with what this is all about. In 1997, the AI network SKYNET becomes self-aware and initiates Judgment Day, a nuclear holocaust that wipes out most of the Earth's human population. To eliminate the remaining pockets of resistance of the human fighters, SKYNET creates and deploys armies of machines. Among them are the deadly hunter killers, autonomous patrol vehicles that sweep for survivors from both land and air. Oh boy, that sounds good, don't it? Sounds like a lot of humans are in trouble, huh? Okay, now let me give you some idea what the aerial killer is about, all right? This Hunter killer aerial vehicle, okay? Despite its size, the Hunter killer aerial vehicle is capable of extraordinary nimble maneuvers. Two powerful VTOL engines allow it to take off vertically and land and hover in tight spaces. And when it hovers in place, it can shoot very accurately. Once ground targets are acquired, the Hunter killer aerial vehicle is equipped with devastating firepower array of plasma cannons, lasers, and missiles to terminate any human resistance. Only a surface-to-air missile only an air-to-surface missile holding by a resistant fighter can wipe this weapon out of the sky. Okay, that's pretty much it on the Hunter Killer Ariel. Boys, try to say that 3 times. I'm going to bring it up close to you and let y'all take a quick look at it. Okay, we're going to turn this off just for a second. Let's turn that off. We're going to bring it up real close. Take a look at that baby. There's the laser gun here, right here. Take a look at that. See, it pivots and it moves, so you can position it any way you like, which is cool. Unfortunately, the engines do not pivot. I wish they did. It's also made of metal on top. Most of the body on top in the television is metal. Some plastic is underneath. Right here, well, it feels like plastic. It could be metal. But that's what they made these for, is to make a metal and plastic is what they did, which is really awesome. Also, if you turn around the back, it has a tail gun. Take a look at this. Look at that. There's a tail gun right there. I never knew the Hunter Killer Ariel vehicles had a tail gun, but apparently they did. This is a very nice item. It's from the Cinemachines line by Neca. The Cinemachines line by Neca came out in 2017. And you just can't go to, and you get this display base with it also. You get this flight base basically with it in the box, okay? And I'll show you the box after I'm finished with the tank. We'll do it that way. We'll do the vehicles first, and then we'll do the tanks, okay? So we'll put this out of the way. And now we'll get the Hunter tank here. Here is the tank. We're going to spin it around, let y'all see that now. Okay, we're going to turn that on, let y'all take a good look at that. That is the Hunter Killer tank right there for land. It had devastating firepower, of course. I'll tell you a little about it right now, okay? The Hunter Killer tank is a chrome or steel Leviathan towering over battlefields as it rolls along, crushing everything in its path beneath its powerful treads. It possesses vaguely a humanoid form, and I mean vaguely, but its rotating hands scans the horizons up and down, side to side for targets. And it has 2 barrel, say it as arms, 2 barrel plasma cannons. Primary vulnerability: to get to this vehicle, you had to blow its tread to make it blow up. So basically, you have a demolition charge, you run up to the treads, you stick it in between treads, you haul button in case those plasma cannons don't get you first, and boom! There goes the tank. You follow me? Okay, I bet y'all did. Didn't mean to scare all y'all now. Let me show you a close-up of that tank now. I'm going to get it right here for you. The tank is really, really nice. It's very lifelike metal. It looks just like it was in the movies. I like the little lights they painted up on it. That's the exact colors they had in the movies, the red and blue like that. Reminds me of fire trucks or police cars. The treads are done really nicely. They even put like dirt or mud on the treads, so it'd be realistic. It got rushed on the side. You can tell by the paint. The paint app is real good. The details are nice. Like I said, the head does twist back and forth 360 degrees. The arms do the same thing. Here they are, the cannons, the 2 barrel plasma cannons they call them. Here's the back end of it. Okay, I want to show you all that. It looks really nice from the back end. The wheels go up and down, and I'm going to show you they do roll. Let's see if I can get one to roll for me. There we go. You see that? See it rolling. Look at that. See that? They're actually roll. The treads roll on the wheels. This is a really nice item. These go anywhere between 75, and I've seen them as much as 145, to be honest with the tanks. I don't know why the tanks are more expensive, but they are. I assume they probably didn't make as many. Okay? That is your Hunter Killer tank. Okay? Now, we're going to do the boxes right now. We're going to get those done real quick, okay? If you don't mind. We'll get that done real quick, as quickly as possible. I think that would be kind of cool. All right. All right, let me turn this off. All right. Get this out of y'all's way. We'll get that out of the way. We'll bring up the tank box first. As you can see, I got Mr. Robert Patrick to sign it for me, the T1000. Gracefully, he did that for me. He autographed my tank because that's the only thing I had of Terminator with me, unfortunately. And you can see it says Terminator 2 3D right there. It's number 9 in the series of the Cinemachines they made. Neca made this. I also put a message to my brother Dale. He wanted to let Dale know he rode that motorcycle that was in the movie down that staircase when the motorcycle front end was on fire. Mr. Patrick said he rode it and it was on fire, and that was him on that motorcycle. So I kind of believe him on that. So he said they did crazy things back then in Hollywood, and he said he could do it, and he did it. Here's, like I said, that was the front of the box. Here's the side of the box. We'll bring it out like that. That's the side of the box. All right. Here's the back of the box. Gives you some details. If you want to zoom in and read that, you can. It's really nice looking. It looks like a electronic blueprint of what you're looking at if you're looking through a targeting system at it to destroy. Okay. Here's the other side of the box. Okay. All right. Here's the top of the box. You saw that with my brother's name written by Mr. Patrick. Put it out to let him know he rode that motorcycle again. And then it was made by Little Mumbo Jumbo with scan barcode by Neca back in 2017. These are wonderful items. Like I said, the tanks go a little bit more than the, unfortunately, the aerial vehicles. I don't know why the tanks were more money, but they are. You still can find them on eBay. And if you see one, like in a good reference, say if you can see one below $100, you better pick it up because you're getting a deal. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to go get the Hunter Killer aerial vehicle box. Here we go with this box. This is really nice. You can see an explosion in the background, which the tank had this too. The explosion in the background, laser beams in the air, and you have skeletons in the background on the ground. Okay, that's what it shows in the tank box as well. Okay, it gives you the title, number 8 in the series. Number 8, again, Terminator 2 3D. Okay, this is your front of the box, your side of the box, your back of the box. Okay, and I'll leave it there for a moment if y'all need to pause it and try to read that if y'all can. Okay, and here's the bottom of the box with all the legal mumbo jumbo again with scan code there in case you want to try to look one up and try to find one yourself. That's really good. You never know, you might get lucky. I don't think it's on Neca's website anymore, but I know you can still find these on eBay. These run anywhere between $65 and $100. $65 to $100, just to let you know. Okay, and this was the top of the box in case I didn't show you. Okay. Well, that's about it for the Terminators and the Hunter Killer tank and the Hunter Killer aerial vehicle. This has been G-Man with G-Man's Toy Reviews. Sign it off. Peace. Aha.